Hello Lolas, welcome to my channel. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click the bell to be a part of the notification squad. And I am going to grab little Miss Smiley here. Okay, her sculpt name is actually Peanut. So she's got on her little hat because you know my babies be bald. So I wanted to give a quick update for those who had a review on the live stream. If you missed it, just wanted to tell you guys what that was about. So we on the live stream, it ended up being 4 hours. Yes, you heard me say it correctly, literally 4 hours. And it was fun. Well, most of us, I think, enjoyed it. So basically, I'm just going to go over the quick topics that was discussed, and what we came up with. So we talked about, box openings, which is a common subject that comes up a lot. Do you expect a box opening? What do you expect in a box opening? And, you know, that type of stuff. There was a situation that came up. I'm going to do her touch-ups today. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that in a few minutes. You're going to get stripped down and get your touch-ups. So, basically, someone bought a baby. They spent what they considered to be a lot amount of money. Well, I'm not going to say that. Scratch that. It was high end. They said they didn't say how much money or if it was a lot of money. But most people equate high end to high price. Okay, I don't know. We're just saying, let's just say hypothetically you spend high dollar amount, high price from a high end quality artist. And the box opening, in this situation, they received a $10 Walmart outfit on the baby, and that's it. No socks, no shoes, no nothing. The baby came bare feet. That's what I think it said. Okay. So apparently they were disappointed. They were asking how would you feel about it? But apparently they were disappointed themselves, you know. So I'm going to say, we like to say all the time that box openings are, you know, not required, not mandatory. You're paying for the doll. A lot of people collectively said that it is a part of the experience. There was a large group of people that said that, you know, they shop for their own babies, they dress their own babies, and they just want something clean and presentable. Presentation is everything, and it doesn't have to be a lot in the box. Just whatever it is in the box that is cleaned and, you know, presented in a decent way. Okay, so with that being said, you know, there's others that disagree and say, hey, if I'm spending, let's say, you know, $1,200 and up, I expect, you know, a couple outfits, you know, Pampers, wipes, you know, Desitin for the rash or whatever. Okay, I don't know. And then there was another conversation about, like, you know, the babies being photographed in outfits, but those are not the outfits that they come with. A lot of time, artists will say it will include a box opening, outfits of my choice. At least when we did eBay a lot, that would be, you know, part of the disclosure that the baby would come with outfits of their choice. Because, like, we all have certain knits and certain little outfits that we like to see all the babies in and tend to like to photograph them in them, but don't necessarily go home with the baby. But a lot of prototype artists do send what the baby is wearing in the photos. I am probably not one of those, and I didn't really think about it that way until I saw this type of conversation come up. And it's something to consider. But I have a lot of kids in here, and their cousins be putting on their outfits, and I mean, sometimes these babies don't already have their outfit by the time they get finished. I just be trying to show y'all the babies, but hey, that's something I gotta be thinking about. I gotta be mindful of. Now, there has been a time or two where somebody said, hey, is this outfit that she's wearing coming with this, or will she come with that, or can I have that outfit? And I've sent it, and there's a time when I've said no. You cannot and will not, and I will not give it to you. And if that's a problem, then no, I'm just playing. Because it might have been something that was more sentimental to me, or it was a gift to me, and I just thought the baby would be cute in and put it on him. So yeah, I'm not gonna send that. But you know, if it's something else and they ask for it and they say, "Can I have it?" Yeah, sure. Okay, I'll send that one. I'll make sure I send that one. You know, weird thing about me, and this might be the dumbest thing, a thought process to some of you guys. There has been times where I will pop tags off a baby and put them in outfits for photographs. And then when I get ready to do the box opening, I feel like I can't put them on that because they've already worn it. And so now it's not new. And I want to send something new in the box. So it's like, it's almost like artists, and I don't want to be the victim, but you know what I'm saying? It's almost like artists are being backed in a corner. Like, we damned if we do and we damned if we don't at the end of the day. You know, it's like, it's so many do's and don'ts and can't and won'ts and wills and won't, and all these things will make you not like this baby or this box opening experience. You know, it's like, I love baby powder scents. Even though I have migraines, I understand some people don't like those scents. So now I can't just automatically assume and drop a baby powder scent in the box or have their clothes smelling like baby powder. Because some people are sensitive to smells. And I get that. So sometimes I'll ask and sometimes I don't ask, and I just won't put nothing in it or on it. Because I need to be considerate of the person that's getting this baby. It's just like when I used to put the stuff in the bottle for the milk. Well, somebody said they wasn't particularly happy about it being in there, and they said that it spilled. I had never had that happen again before, so now I don't do it. But then I had a mommy that said, please add it in mine, because every time you sent it to me before, it wasn't spilled and you had it wrapped really well and it wasn't a problem. So when she buy a baby from me, I send her milk. You know, I send her the milk stuff. It's just like, it's always. And then, you know, somebody was saying in the forum that they don't like Carter stuff in their box openers or Walmart. It's like, baby, I don't know what you want. Cause baby, y'all want $50 outfits? Girl, what? But I get it. Okay? And like I was telling them, there's been times where I've had babies that box openings were amazing, but the doll itself just didn't measure up to the box opening, and vice versa. So my advice and suggestion was on the box opening thing, if that is something that is of importance to you and it's a deal breaker for you and may ruin your experience, because God knows we do not want you to be having a ruined experience. We want you to come back as customers. Please find it in your heart to effectively communicate to the artist, hey, what's going to be included in the box opening? Or, I really love box openings. Is there an additional fee to have a nice box opening? Whatever. Just to let them know. Hint, hint. If you don't send me a nice box opening, I'm going to be on the forums talking about you and your mammy. Okay. Just, you got to notice that before you pay your money. Like, before you pay your money. Because what if I want to go to Family Dollar or the Dollar Tree for your box opening? And you finna be real pissed talking about Walmart and Carter's. Baby, you finna be mad. Because, baby, that's finna be $1.99. So, I'm a Carter's girl. Especially with the smaller babies. Because nowadays you cannot find small clothing nowhere else but Carter's for the most part. Maybe H&M. But, yeah. Everything is like 0 to 3 in the stores these days. You barely can find newborn now in the stores. everything is like starting at 0 to 3. So Carter's is still one of the very few places, Target, Walmart, and all them that carry, you know, newborn and preemie. So that was one of the things. What was the other thing we talked about? Schnuggums. Schnuggums. I was like, oh my goodness, you're so sweet. She's so sweet. I like her when she have a binky too. Let's see what kind of binky we should try you on today. What colors you got on? I think you already had a purple pacifier before. I have these two. But yeah, so yeah, that was one of the things. Then the conversation about the monkey came up. I want a monkey. Some of my, you know, my Lola said I can't have a monkey because I'm black. Because it's not funny, I shouldn't be laughing, but because of the, you know, the history behind, you know, people, you know, it having underlining racism type stuff. But I'm like, if I like a monkey and I want a monkey, I just want a monkey. That was my end of that. But we all could understand each other's perspective on that, and I definitely could respect where they were coming from. And then the whole topic, like I said, I don't want to do no type of artist or sculptor slander, so I'm not going to go even deeper in the subject matter, but I'm just going to say it's definitely a personal choice, but I definitely understand what my fellow black sisters and brothers are, you know, how they feel and they stance on that. And it's a very thin slope there. But I personally have always wanted to have like a monkey and an avatar. So that's that. What else of the live stream that I'm trying to highlight, because 4 hours is ridiculous, right? We can all admit 4 hours is ridiculous. Nobody wants to listen to 4 hours unless you were just there in the moment. I don't know. We talked about a lot of different things, I guess. But yeah, so, you know, that's where we're at. I just don't know. Like, this little girl, look at her, look at her, look at her. I think that she needs to stay with me, but I don't know. I have a name for her, guys. Me and in the chat box, we were talking about it, and I was really thinking about the name that I see her as having. For right now, I'm just going to call her Smiley. But if she end up staying with me and I decide that she is a forever baby, I'm not giving that title out too easily anymore. Then she can have the name of Joy. Joy Araya. She can have that name if that be the case. Because I was looking at her and I'm like, she needs a jolly name, because she has that little smiley face, that little happy face, and I want to call her Smiley, but then I'm thinking to myself, like, the name Joy would be great, because joy, happiness, and I'm not going to get mushy and sentimental on you guys, but I've been through so much this year. Guys, I've been through so much. I still have not, you know, conquered it all, but I'm at a place of where I'm feeling a place of peace and a little piece of joy. So I think it's like, ooh, this is like a sweet spot. Like, it would be so perfect. Because as you guys know, I'm holding out for Promise. the name Promise. I want Promise. I have Justice. My boy is going to be Justice. But I think that I thought about Hope, Faith, all those little names. It's kind of cute. But I only want to do a couple. But I have Justice, which will be my Neely. And I don't know. My Promise might be Emmy. Who knows? I gotta see. That baby, the baby Promise will not get that name until I'm finished painting whatever said baby. And it has to be a baby that's spectacular for me, for my personal collection. Something that I know that I promised to myself that I'm gonna keep, basically. But yeah, I'm thinking she definitely is a joy. But right now we're gonna just call her Smiley. And we're gonna see, because I'm telling y'all, I'm going back to work if everything works out. If the Most High bless me to be able to stay home, you know, maybe he gonna send me a king that's gonna be like, baby, let me tell you something, baby. Paint all the babies you want and you can keep them all. Otherwise, I'm going back to work so I can stop painting the cell and I can just paint and keep my own babies, because I'm sick of having to give away my children. I'm sick of it. I want to keep her. I want to keep the princess. Like, I want to keep all my babies, but I can't. I can't. So, yeah. Anyway, I just want to come and chat with you guys. I am rooting Kobe right now, and I'm working on another little baby, Amaris. And y'all, I hope that I can get this baby gorgeous, because her mommy and me both really like the sculpt, and I really want to master this. It is so hard when you don't know. Like, for me, I used to like cringe at the thought of rooting a baby, but now I cringe at the part of painting, and rooting is like my piece. Like, I feel like I'm on vacation when I when I get to the rooting part. I look forward to the rooting part now, because that's my break. And you know what's funny about this baby is this baby is primarily, mostly, the part that makes her, like, she's not heavily modeled. She doesn't have like a ton of veins and stuff like that. It's mostly, she does have veins and she does have some modeling. All her stuff is in her, her details of what make her look realistic is in her skin tone. She's definitely more of a peaches and cream baby. So she's not like, you know, like over the top with everything, but she just has subtle detail that makes her really pop for me. So it's kind of interesting how that works, because a lot of times I think that I prefer a baby that has like a bunch of pimples and the rashy face and the, you know, the whole bunch of veining and all that and stuff. But I've noticed something about myself, that I kind of like both a lot, almost equally. It just depends on the baby. I feel like each baby kind of has its own thing. But I will say that she does have like the you know, the new babies, like they have a little bit, like they start to get a little rashy a little bit, but you just have to, it will not show in pictures. You would have to see her. But her skin, I think the most prettiest part about her is definitely in the face. And I think it's a lot of detail that doesn't show up to how real her skin looks. Like, it's so cool. And I'll be honest with you guys, I didn't necessarily know that it was going to work out the way that it worked out. So it wasn't like I did it with intent. I was going for a look, but I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out, so it just worked to my favor. So I'm not going to try to play like I'm some genius, like, ooh, look what I did on purpose. Like I could do it again if I want to. No, just lucked up. Because I just be experimenting. But I love her. Yep, I do. I do. I love these dolls. I love my hobby. I love all my friends that I've made in this community. I love the excitement of my friends when they get new babies, even if they're not from me. I love the comments that you guys leave me. Some of you guys are so funny. Somebody left a comment and said something about that bald-headed baby or something like that, but it was the most nicest way, and it was so funny. The way I be busting out laughing here by myself is crazy. Like, people really probably be like, I thought she was in there by herself, like, why is she carrying on like that? And I be like responding out loud to the comments. So I love y'all for that, and I hope you guys have the most joyous day. And remember that nothing lasts forever. So if you're going through something troubling and heavy, it's not going to last forever. But the same thing as you're at the top of the world at this moment, it doesn't last forever. So hold on to that moment and embrace it and enjoy it while you have it. So that when you go through that storm, that next storm, you know that there's sunshine at the end. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to get past that and get back to happy again. Life is a bunch of this. And I'm learning this at my big age. I love y'all. Be great.